Okay, step 11. I believe step 11 is collapse down. So the cool thing now is we can just copy and paste this collapse up function and rename it to be collapse down, and then change a few things. When we're moving upward versus downward, the only difference is, well, we're changing the direction that we're iterating. So if you noticed before, we had row plus plus. Now we're going row minus minus here. And there's a few other things that are different there, but they all have to do with the change of the Y position. Okay, but it's basically the same thing. So let's test that out. I should be able to move up just like before, but I should also be able to move down. Looks like both up and down now work. Right and left don't work. Okay. All right, step 12. We want to make it collapse right when we press the right arrow key. So we have a function that I called here, and it returns a true or a false if it's able to move something. And then if it's a true, it will add another tile. So the collapse right function works very similar to the way the collapse up and collapse down functions work. So I just copied and pasted them into a new function called CollapseRight, and this is the code for that function. And you might notice instead of dealing with the top attribute, now we're dealing with the left attribute because it's things moving from left to the right. So I have a variable called curLeft that's initialized to be its current position before each tile is moved, and then a final left, and that gets initialized based on once we've found whether it collapses or not onto something. So, and then at the end, those are the two values that are being passed in. The top point, of course, stays the same. It's not moving up or down. Okay, and so when I move to the right, it works. When I move to the left, it does not work. When I move to the right again, it doesn't work because it's not supposed to, right? Nothing collapses here when I move this to the right, so nothing gets added. But if I move up, that worked, so now something got added. I move down, something got added. I can move that to the right now because the 2 can collapse. And then this 2 can collapse onto that 2. And now it's a 4, and this 4 can collapse onto that 4. Exciting. So we've almost got the game finished, right? We've got up, down, we've got right, but we don't have it moving left yet. So that's the next step. Step 13. We basically did the exact same thing as step 12. We just created a new function called CollapseLeft, and that looks like this. So it's basically the same stuff, it's just changed direction. Now instead of decreasing the column, it's increasing the column. As you can see right here, we had it decreasing the column. Now we have it increasing the column. And I think we change a little bit how it's initialized and how it changes here. Maybe there's something different. I don't remember. But let's test it. So we go left. It works. Good. It works. It works. Now it should not add another tile when I press left because nothing collapses. That's good. I can move right, left, up, down. So we're good. We basically got the game finished. There's just a couple more things that I wanted to do.